Yo, what's up YouTube? It's me, BadChoiceNoah, with Madre y Padre. So, today what we are doing is a little bit of fun in games. Like it's conspiracy theories for you guys. The reason why I like doing conspiracy theories is because, you know, when we're just like doing our everyday life or whatever, you just think like everything is just like la-di-da, whatever, everything's fine, like normal. And then when you start like researching conspiracy theories, kind of flips that whole thing upside down. You're like, what the heck is everything? You know, like you're like, what is everything and anything? And that's why I like doing it. I don't really believe, like, I don't have like strong feelings for any conspiracy theory per se, but I just like reading them and researching them because it's fun to think about.
I am very curious to see what you're bringing up.
Okay, cool. So the first one, again, these conspiracies are just like, oh man, they're funny, they're weird.
And by the way, we don't know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, I didn't tell these guys anything.
I have no clue.
So
I can only imagine.
you're in the same boat as them. So the first one is one off Reddit. It is the Finland Conspiracy. If you want to look this up, just go into Reddit. Yep, Finland Conspiracy. So go to Reddit and type r/Finland Conspiracy, and you can get like all of them. Again, I'm gonna link everything that I like find in the description so you guys can see and make of what you wish with it. So the first one is a Finland Conspiracy that Finland doesn't really exist.
It doesn't. The country.
The country of Finland
doesn't exist.
And let me go to more detail. Let me go to more detail with this.
Please,
so,
please do.
This one I might be on board with.
What this guy believes is that it is made up by the Japanese and Soviet Union during the Cold War in effort to secure fishing rights in the Baltic Sea. So some people suggest that the people that populate the country known as Finland actually belong to the nations of Sweden, Estonia, and Russia.
So where do they live? Is Finland like there? I mean,
well,
it's not even there.
Well, let me get it. They believe, the people that believe this conspiracy, they believe they are a part of Sweden, Estonia, and Russia. There's no such thing as Finland.
Okay.
So this is where it gets a little funny.
Okay.
So the creator of this theory, when he was 8 years old and they were watching the news and Finland popped up in the news and he asked his parents about it and his parents said Finland isn't real. so yeah, I know, it's very weird.
That's the power that you have over your children.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. The creator actually doesn't believe this theory, okay? Like I said, when he was 8, his parents told him that it doesn't exist and stuff, so he just genuinely believed, oh, it doesn't really exist, until he got older and did some research. But since Reddit is so crazy and big and like people like to take things out of proportion and stuff along those lines, he just decided to post his thoughts onto Reddit and see what people thought of it, okay?
They ran with it?
And they blew it up. I mean, it was huge, okay? So the thing about this theory is, like I said, he says that it doesn't really exist, blah blah blah. Japan just wanted it for like to make up that there's a country so people don't go there to fish on their property or whatever, right? They wanted it to be a secret. 90% of people actually don't believe this theory and they like pick apart it and stuff like that, right?
90, it should be 99%.
Exactly, but he says this. He says 10% of people genuinely believe that Finland isn't real. They are so on board that they will make up, like, not make up, but like, they'll take facts that they find on the internet and stuff and like trick themselves to believe that Finland doesn't exist. And so this was the first question that he like kind of posted on Reddit. He was like said something along the lines of, name one fact about Finland. He was like, and nobody,
just because you don't know something about something doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's what he was saying. Nobody knows anything about Finland, so it's not real.
That's not real.
Exactly.
I bet a lot of geography teachers would beg to differ.
Well,
that wasn't a class I was really into, so I don't have a lot of knowledge.
That was the first one. It was a little crazy, right? It was just like a 2.
So you didn't believe it?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been there, so how could I believe? Like, I don't know.
You haven't been a lot of places that they don't.
Yeah, I don't know if they exist or not. All I know is America.
So if you don't,
America.
so if you don't go somewhere, like let's say you've never been to Africa, so does it exist?
I don't know. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. How am I supposed to know?
How about the moon?
We'll get to that one.
Oh,
I was gonna say something.
We're gonna get to that one.
I bet you the people that don't believe in Finland also think the Earth is flat.
That one's not too far-fetched.
And that man didn't walk on the moon.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let's just
the moon one. I might be. Okay.
Let's just go to the next one and stop talking about other ones. Second one is like one of my favorites that recently that I've heard of, and I love this theory. So people believe that there is an elite group of reptile people that run the earth.
Aren't they like lizard people or something like that?
Yes, reptile lizard people, and Justin Bieber is one of them.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Justin Bieber.
What?
Baby is one of the reptile people. And let me get into the detail.
I'm confused. So these people are a form of reptile in human disguise? Is that what you're saying?
They can shapeshift.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they are shapeshifted to be normal people. And then sometimes they malfunction and show some reptilian in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a movie that I remember, many movies that I've seen, and also a mixture of people doing too many drugs.
I'm gonna hit you with this one fact real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So there has been a study, right? It just kind of was going around the world, just people like kind of interviewing. Obviously, you can't interview all 7 or 8 billion people that are on this earth, whatever.
Right.
But it was just a general study, and they got data saying that over 12 million human beings believe that reptiles run the earth, the planet Earth. Over 12 million
There's
people.
a lot of people on a lot of drugs out there.
I believe
I think it's true.
they run
Shut
the
up.
earth.
You do not.
I think reptiles are pretty important.
Not that important.
But anyways, let's get to the point that you guys are waiting for. Justin Bieber, JB himself. There has been multiple sightings of him shape-shifting or whatever.
I've never seen this.
Whether it was on stage or some other places.
Really?
Let's just dig right into this one,
I want to
okay?
hear this.
So like I said, multiple sightings of him shape-shifting into reptiles. There's actually been multiple celebrities as well. I'm gonna throw up a couple pictures on here. Miley Cyrus was doing an interview and her eyes were normal. She was just standing there, and then they just go like this. And you know how the reptile eyes, they have like the straight up and down, right? Her eyes changed to straight up and down for a split second and then snap back into it. And people think that is like one of the glitches of the shape-shifting.
Video on this?
Yes, I have a video that will be seen.
All right.
Something that's called After Effects.
Yeah.
You can get it in Adobe.
Well, that's whatever. I mean, I'm not saying I believe any of this. I'm just saying people believe this, and I am showing you guys some evidence or whatever you want to take it with it. Let's get back to Justin Bieber. So Justin Bieber was recently in Perth, Australia, right, at an airport, and he was surrounded by hundreds of fangirls and their mothers and stuff along those lines.
Okay.
And he was running, right, because he was, I don't know, he got caught out, so he was running and scared. And people think that his suit or whatever kind of malfunctioned and he glitched. And I'm gonna throw this picture on screen right here, and it is eerie, okay? His eyes are completely like weird, his mouth is open, and he literally has like no facial, no nose, no like eyebrow. It's literally all just gone. It's super weird. And like I said, hundreds of people witnessed this, and they all started freaking out, and like girls literally were going to the bathroom and crying because they're like, what happened to Justin Bieber? What is on? Like, they were freaking out, okay?
I don't know.
And here's one quote from a mother that was there with her 6-year-old child. She said, Justin Bieber looked like Voldemort from Harry Potter, but green and more reptile-like. So I'm gonna throw a picture of Voldemort up here. And she said,
this one's out there.
I know, this is conspiracies though. So she said that he looked like Voldemort, but a little more greener. you know how he doesn't really have a nose, he had no like eyebrows. That's what she said. With her own eyes, she saw him shape shift into this.
I don't know.
But yeah, this one I can't buy into.
Well, I'm just saying that
the first one I'm all right with. Finland might not be there. I've never been to Finland, but reptile, I don't know.
But
Bieber being a reptile man, I don't buy
Justin has been spotted countless times on stage. People have seen him shapeshift into some weird reptile-looking figure, and they all just kind of freak out because they're like, "What happened to our Justin Bieber?"
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I'm not sure. I'm not buying this one.
Yeah. Let's
I'm not really a big fan of the reptile people either. I don't really know all about it.
Wait a second. What?
I'm talking about the reptilians that run the earth, the secret Illuminati. Yeah. Like
I believe in the Illuminati. Maybe that sounds more reasonable, but I don't think the reptiles.
What the reptile Illuminati. Why can't there be reptile Illuminati?
Well, there could be, but
exactly,
I don't believe in
there could be conspiracy.
Maybe they live in Finland.
I think that you can change things with your mind. Like if you really believe it enough, then there really is a Finland.
That's for another one. We'll talk about that. That's another conspiracy theory that we could talk about.
So that was the end of our first episode of Conspiracies with the Dark Side. I don't know. What should I name this?
Sounds like a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I like. What about this? Dark Sides of the World. The Dark Side of the World.
Or the Moon.
Or the Moon. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of our conspiracy theory talk, and let me know about your thoughts about any of these in the description below, and if you have any conspiracies that you want me to talk about in future episodes, please let me know. Type them down there. Hey Noah, can you research this and give me your thoughts on this subject, this conspiracy, whatever you want to hear, because I love reading this stuff. Literally, I go to bed listening to conspiracies, and they're so interesting to me, so I want to start making videos more like this where I can talk about them and get my thoughts out there, because it's not good to just leave them trapped in your head. So anyways, that was our first episode, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.